Hi everybody, good afternoon. Welcome to your last afternoon hour of the day. I'm really excited for this one. I'm actually going to start the show off with a little quick demonstration for you. Then we're going to go over to our counter. But have a little look behind me. Look at all of the wonderful samples that we've got. All the finished articles using the incredible art form which is pyrography. It is a wonderful, majestic, mindful craft which anybody can do, anyone can get into for under the price of £30 today, which is unbelievable. You could be starting a completely brand new craft and introduce it to your home. It's a wonderful experience. I was very first introduced to this really as an all-round craft last year, and we actually got in from Creative our pyrography tool with interchangeable nibs, and it's sold out within the first show. We've managed to now get it back in stock. We've had a few units here, there and everywhere of like 5s and 6s, and they've gone straight away. This is the full restock launch show of your fabulous pyrography tool. Have a little look at what it can do. I've got all these wonderful projects here, but I've just finished transferring this design onto my wooden door sign just here, and look at how we can then go over our traced image and burn onto our wooden surfaces instantly, easily and effectively. You can create gradient, full block colour with this one, wonderful detailed fine design, but look how easy it is to quite literally burn into the surface of the wood in a controlled environment with ease of use, creating these stunning fine effects quickly. Let's do this little section just here. And this show is all going to be about the demonstration of this art form, this tool itself, how you can use it, how you get the best use out of it, and also how to get it back to your front door today, how you can get one of these home. It's so fun, it's so easy, you've got it all to look forward to, and honestly, it's also very addictive. But you can go from a flower like this, then bring in your paints after you finish the wood burning and create a stunning masterpiece just like this. I'm going to go over now to our counter and share with you all of the items we have on our show. I'm on my own for this one today, so please keep me company. The iPad's on charge because I think Mel and Stephanie have drained the life out of it with all those comments that were coming through during that show. But thank you for staying with me. I'm going to be here with you until 2 p.m. today with, of course, a wonderful pyrography show, and we're going to do lots and lots of different techniques. So before I share with you the deal, the offers and all of our fabulous products that we have on today's counter, I'm just going to quickly share with you how to shop with us. We do this, of course, at the top of all of our shows just as a little reminder of how to get these fabulous items home. So we are streaming live, of course, on Facebook and Instagram right now. If you're joining us on any two of those platforms, then of course, all you need to do is type into the comments below the video the codes that we share with you. So, Shop Pyrography will then automatically add the pyrography tool into your basket. You will also receive a direct message. In that message, you will have a link, okay? So when the show comes to an end at 2 o'clock today, you can go straight to your messages, click on that very same link, and it will redirect you straight over to the Highlight Crafts website, and then you can check out your order. Just make sure to, of course, log into your Highlight Crafts account just before you do so, because then that's going to give you additional discounts, okay? So you've got that to look forward to. And when easily done, spending over £35, you do get free postage as well. Not to mention points, added benefits such as exclusive offers and latest updates that you get being a club member, and it's free to do. So if you're not already one, sign up before you check out as well. It's so quick and easy. It takes just a minute to do. Also, we are streaming on our website, so you can join us there as well. You'll see, of course, the basket icon in the top right-hand corner of the screen when the show comes to an end, or, of course, if something's fully allocated and you need to check out your basket, go straight to click on that basket icon and check out your order. All that being said, you can sit back, relax, and enjoy watching us on YouTube at the same time while you shop ahead on those other platforms. But let's get into it, shall we? Please keep me company, keep your comments coming through as well. It'd be great to hear from you. What did Mel get up to at 11 o'clock? It would be a nice answer as well, because we had a little bit of an uproar in the comments about what Mel was going to be doing for her show, whether she was pole dancing with a scan and cut, doing backflips into next week. Who knows what she did? But of course, let me know what she got up to. Right, so pyrography. This is where we're going to for this show. Now, we actually have the tool itself from Creative for you here today. It is Shop Pyrography. Now, Shop Pyrography is spelled Pyrography, okay? So It may have made no difference to me spelling that out to you, but just make sure that you put the spelling in correctly, because of course that will put the tool into your basket. Now for this tool, it is just £27.49. You also with this one got 7 interchangeable heads with it. So you can see in here, you get one that's almost a flower, you get your circles, you get a little star shape, you also get the 2 different chiseled edges, and you get 2 different sized pointy edges, one for drawing, one for scoring. The heat iron itself is incredible ease of use, okay, so it will work across the board on many different types of wood. There is some woods out there that we don't suggest to do your wood burning onto, but of course the ones that we have on today are all suitable and all safe to do so. Of course, you do have your instructions on the back with all of your safety precautions. All of the actual interchangeable heads as well are threaded, so they just screw in and out, and you want to change those whilst the tool is cool. I'm going to be doing it whilst it's hot today with a set of pliers. I'm going to show you how to do it, but always make sure to let yours cool down. You also in here do have a metal stand. I've placed mine on its stand at the moment, like a little holster. That's where it sits, of course, in between projects and to let it cool down. So today you could be getting involved in a brand new art form, which is of course pyrography, for an incredible price of £27.49. I'm going to bring some samples over to you so you can have a little look, okay? Think about whether you're going to do a front door plaque for a loved one, a friend, or even for yourself. Imagine having this by the front door as you come home. How wonderful is this? Or even with something like the lap trays, having this as a display piece in your home is absolutely exquisite. And again, there is no product on here. Once you've done the wood burning, the wood is of course in the same state, just with that burnt area. But look how detailed you can go. And you might be thinking, well, I could never do something like this. If someone was to show me this tray now, I would instantly go, I absolutely cannot do that design. Well, do you know what? You can, because the process of pyrography is so easy. We've got downloads on the show where you print off your download, you put graphite paper over your tray, the download printed image on the top of it, and you transfer it onto the actual tray, and then you just go back over with the pen. It's as easy as that. You're not thinking or having to create the design from scratch. I could never draw this from scratch by hand, but going over with my pyrography tool makes it incredibly easy, okay? Now I'm going to talk you through how to use it, how you can create gradients. This one here, I used my 2 Red Robins Christmas Digistamp USB, and I printed off an entire scene that I made on Minecraft Studio on A3 paper, laid it into the bottom of the tray, put my graphite paper underneath and traced over the entire design, which transferred through the pencil line. I took that all away, and then I just followed the pencil line with my pyrography tool, which gave me this, which is now ready for watercolouring. I could colour it in with my markers, I could colour it in with my acrylics, but that there is a huge project. Now let's have a look at some more, shall we? Because these are just gorgeous. You could even do a log-based sign for a craft room. This is like one of those tapas boards, so think about chopping boards. We've got all wooden items on the show for you to safely burn into, which is wonderful. But think about giftables, think about little tokens, think about gift tags that you're going to have on presents. Look at these ones here. Little log bases, which we also have on the show for you as well. You can do wonderful floral designs, beautifully detailed as well. But it's all round home decor. It doesn't need sealing afterwards as well, because remember, you're not putting any product on there, you're burning into the wood. It is a fabulous craft. And then we go to things like your trinkets and jewellery boxes. This is one that I did on one of our shows when we very first launched the kit. And you know what? I absolutely love it to bits. Whether you want to do your own personal designs or do them from scratch or follow a download, it's entirely up to you. Okay, so let's get into it, shall we? We have loads of items on our show. Your pyrography tool today is an amazing price of under £30. It is down to £27.49. That is amazing, okay? Shop Pyrography to get that into your basket. It's going to come with all the interchangeable heads, the stand, of course, the electric cord to power it, everything that you need, okay? Then what we're going to do is we're going to go through our counter. I'm going to show you all of the bits and bobs that we have on today's show that, of course, you're going to need to create these effects. Then I'm going to show you how it all works. So, next we have for you shop frame. Now in the frame here, you're going to get 2 of your wooden photo frames. Great to transfer your images onto. You can go on here with stencils as well if you wanted to. Go through the design with a stencil. And then, of course, go with your pyrography over the top of that stenciled image. It is fabulous. You can use it with your inks as well, so you could do it do all your pyrography work, and then go in and ink all of the area. Now, these photo frames here, the inside is 8 by 8 centimeters, the outer side is 15 centimeters square. They're wonderful soft wood to work onto. Your pyrography markings show up really well on these. This is £9.98 for the pair of those together. Here we have your 2 key cabinets. Now he's showing you a little sample using the key cabinets just here. These have 2 little brass hooks on the back there, flexible ones, which of course means you can pop them on the wall. You could go out in the garden, maybe for the shed keys, or maybe it's going to house tools in it, that sort of thing, or a little jewellery cabinet for necklaces and bracelets on your wall, or of course your dressing table. I love this. It's raw open wood, all pre-sanded and finished. You could add varnish to it if you wanted to. You could paint it, stencil it, rice paper it, anything that you want, okay? That there is shop key, and you're going to get both of them, okay? You're going to get a set of 2 for £9.98. Fabulous deal for the pair of those. That is a bonkers deal. Now, talking of great deals, we wanted to put a bundle together for you that actually includes loads of different wooden substrates in pairs, which means you can, of course, create gift sets. You can create personalised items for in and around your home, because this is a craft that you just want to do for yourself as well. Now, Shop Nature will get you 2 of these door hanging signs here with the hole in. So you can see you've got the hole in there. Look on the door handle. Put your design on here, maybe put a sentiment on there, florals, images of anything at all, loved ones, family, friends, pets, you name it. You got 2 of these. They work brilliantly with your pyrography tool. You're also going to get 2 of these as well, which are your log base, or log slice should I say, door hanging plaques. Now, because of course they're made from wood and they literally are a slice from a tree, they all do differ ever so slightly of a couple of centimetres in size, and sometimes ever so slightly the shape. But that is the beautiful aspect of a natural finished piece. You're also going to get inside there as well. Look at these. You can see how they've been cut almost from the same tree, okay? This here for you is your creative door signs. You're going to get 2 of these in there also, prefixed with the chrome hooks with the twine on top of them. You're going to get 2 of those inside there. Shop Nature, £17.99 is going to get you 2 of the wood door signs, 2 of the larger ones, which are your thicker slices, and 2 of your hanging door handles. Okay, that is Shop Nature, £17.99. You're saving £9.95 for that entire collection right there. Okay, brilliant value for money on that one. So you're going to need that. Going for that and your pyrography tool is going to get you your free postage. You're going to get your club discount. My best shout to you would be get the tool, get the Shop Nature as well, that entire kit, and you are good to go and get started with your process. Now I'm going to take you through some other items as well on our show. We also have our Cadence wood burning gel. Now this here for you, and we're not going to lie to you, we have 4. We've got 4 of them, okay? We wanted to pop it on our show because it's its perfect place to see it. But this here is Shop Gel. It's £17.99, and what you do is you paint it onto the surface. So it's an alternative way. Yeah, an alternative way to wood burning. You can stencil with it, paint with it, freehand with it. Once it's set onto the wood, leave it for 10 minutes, go with your heat tool, and you can control the burn. Sorry, excuse me. You can control the burn on there with a heat gun that you use for crafting. That there is £17.99. You're getting a 90ml tub of that one. It is a brilliant product. And again, we do only have 4 of them. This did sell out when we first bought it in. This is the last remaining stock of our, of course, restocked Cadence gel. Get it, of course, whilst we have those 4 units available today. Now, more surfaces for you to craft onto. We have got for you here a bundle called Shop Marker. So to get hold of this one, it is Shop Marker. It's £22.49. Inside here, you're going to get 8 photo frames, 8 wooden frames with the glass panes on the inside, which you can, of course, open and remove. So you can take those out of there if you wanted to. You could do some mirror spray or glass painting on the panel inside it. And then, of course, you put any image or anything back inside, and they do stand upright perfectly as well. Now, you're going to get 8 of those in here, 4 of the rectangle, 4 of the square, and you're also going to get a 6-pack of your markers. Now, these will go into porcelain, stone, paper. They are multi-markers, okay? So they go into all those different surfaces. Brilliant for you. An array of colours in there from your black, white, green, blue, red, and your yellow. That there is £22.49. You've got a £6.50 saving on that one as well, which is a great saving, of course, ahead of our Pyrography show today. Shop for this one now, all right? Now, if you like the selection of markers that are inside there, and then you want to do things like this, I'm just going to grab something for you. If you want to start going on and doing effects like this on top of your Pyrography designs, you're going to need, of course, more colours to work with. Now, these markers here, Stephanie had these on. Absolutely flew. This here for you is a full set, okay? You're getting 24 colours inside here. Full rainbow set of colours. It's £23.99, okay? So it's less than £1 a marker inside these, all right? Amazing value for money, okay? These will go into all the different surfaces from glassware, ceramics, porcelain. They're all water-based. They're acrylic markers as well. And again, this is a beautiful, beautiful pigmentation inside here for a multi-surface use. So great for the kids. They're not permanent ones, so they will wash off if you want them to. But if you want to make them stay, just go over the top with some of your Cadence Aquastone varnish and seal them in. It's entirely up to you which way you want to get it. But again, that means you've got the variety and the versatility to infill all of your Pyrography designs, which is just absolutely gorgeous. Imagine having this in and around your home. You've made it from scratch with the materials you can find on today's show. Now we also have for you on here as well, Shop Pencil, which is £14.99. Now these are also fundamental in the entire process, and this will all become very clear as I go and demonstrate it, because you really need to see it to understand it for sure. Now this here is your Mozart pencil kit. You're going to get inside here as well 4 different pencils with the erasers. Then you're also going to get 4 packs of additional nibs. You're going to get inside there 120 extra leads for £14.99. And these are an ultra fine tipped pencil, of course, and as you click it, it extends the leads, so you don't have to ever sharpen it. They're mechanical pencils. But when you're transferring that graphite image onto the wood, you need to get a really nice fine mark, okay? These are what are going to do it for you. Right, okay, also as well, that graphite paper is really, really important. So we've got some different packs for you on today's show. I'm going to share this one first, which is the white one, which is Shop 4. You get 4 sheets inside here. These are all folded up, they're much bigger. No one bigger than A4. Now, of course, your white ones are great for going onto darker surfaces, so it will, of course, show up. That's £5.99. And then the one I'm using all the time, and the one I'm so glad we've now got, because we've got it in a bumper pack for you of 20 sheets. This is Shop 20, and it's £12.99. Now, it's grey, but I would call it more of a charcoal colour. It transfers the image directly onto your design here. So you can see I used it there just to transfer that pencil mark. It's fascinating how it works. I love the stuff. And it's £12.99 to get a full pack of that today. We've had a look at our key cabinet, our frames, we've got our door hanging signs, but we've also got our 45-piece set of our Arteza wooden slicers. These are the absolute bee's knees when you talk of Pyrography. They are brilliant, and do you know what? They're only £19.99. You're going to get 45 log bases inside here. Look at that. That is a massive amount. It also comes with all of the twine. They're all pre-drilled as well, so they have a hole pre-drilled at the top of them. So you can make bunting, you can make tags, you can make place names, you can make gift tags for them as well. They'd be lovely little coasters too. You could glue loads of them together and create a big installation, but you can see how an almost similar shaped one has been used there to create a wonderful project. Really, really nice work with these. To get a hold of those, it's Shop Slice, because they are, of course, your log slices, okay? And that is £19.99. We also, as well, have for you our gilded lines. Now, this is a mega buy bundle for you, okay? It's a monumental saving of £99.95. You're saving just under £100. I'm going to lay these out for you, because in each one of these, you have 4 stencils, okay? 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? So in total in here, you're getting 24 stencils, okay? You've got 4 different layers. One, of course, being your gilded finish, which is your embossed detail. All of that today, it is shop gilded. It's $34.99. So in each individual pack of these, what you're going to find, of course, is a stencil that's made up of a series of layers. So it starts with, of course, layer 1. Then you of course put your layer 2, you've got layer 3, and then your 4th layer is your thicker embossed one. Now you can just use this as a stencil as a standard, but if you run it through your die cutting machine with your stencil design, it will give that wonderful detail, all that texture as well that we absolutely love in our crafting. So for 24 stencils today, so for 6 individual packs of 4 beautiful 8x8 square stencils, so perfect for all of your card making. It is shop gilded, and today it's £34.99. You're saving, guys, just 5p under £100. That is amazing value for money. We're going to have a quick look at our downloads, and then I'm going to share with you some trays, and then we're going to go and have a look and do some demos, and I will give you a recap as well. But I really want to get to that station because I really want to show you how it all works, okay? Because I think until you see it, you go, oh, okay, I can do this, and I can create the very same effects that you're doing here. We have 2 downloads for you. Now these downloads are going to be great, of course, for your pyrography. We have your animals, which is shop animal. That is £8, and it's got your dogs, it's got your cats, all your family favourites. You can take them into Minecraft Studio if you want a bigger individual one. You got all of these on here, which is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it's just £8 for all of these, okay? Look at the little hamster. It's like a perfect ball. And then you've got lions, you've got all sorts, and as well, of course, sentiments. We can show you how to transfer these with your pyrography tool. So you can create these stunning pieces of artwork on your wooden items, and you don't have to be an artist, you don't have to be an incredible drawer at all. You're tracing and transferring the image. Shop animal, £8. We then also have for you shop flower, which is your floral and insects bundle of your download. So you've got butterflies on here, you've got all of the black and white imagery. It is beautiful, okay? So the roses you've got on here, the rose buds, you've got wonderful. If you want to level up and start to do your shading with your pyrography, you can do that too by adding it into the detail. You've got outline as well. It is all in here for you. £8 for that too. So you can go for the pair of those today for £16, and you've got all of your downloads that you're ever going to need for your pyrography. But of course you can use all the drawings and artwork that you've already got in terms of your digital stamps from your USBs. Think about all of those. Now, just before we do head on over, here is a bundle for you, and there is not many left of these, okay? They are probably going to sell out during today's show because these are my favourite surface to go on to with pyrography. It's shop tray. You get 6 nested trays in total. It's £29.99. Only got a couple of them left, so if you want to go for them and you want to get them, you're going to have to do it during this show, I'm afraid, because literally there's a couple of boxes, this being one of them. You get 6 in total. They all do concertina in on themselves, but then you've got 6 gifts. You've got 6 different projects. You could do pyrography on all of them. You could do pyrography on 2 of them. And you could do 4 rice paper projects. You could do an acrylic pour inside one of them. You could do stenciling inside one. Or, of course, just do the edges. It's entirely up to you. I'll show you the projects as well that we've got over here using these wonderful trays. But this is shop tray for you. It's £29.99. You absolutely need to start on this. And also as well, lay it flat on your desk. Work with it as if you would do with a pencil on paper. It's the same process. But look at these two just here. How easy these are to create is unbelievable. I mean, the giraffe and the bunny right there. You'd think that would have taken somebody months to do and forever to sketch. Nope, not at all. Quick, easy and simple. You just get to do the fun bit. So everybody, please keep your questions coming in. Keep your comments coming through. We'll start to read them out in a few moments, okay? What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to take you through your pyrography process, okay? Now, we have got a variety of substrates on here. I'm just going to quickly have a little sip of my water. And let me know as well, have you done pyrography before? Is this your first time seeing it? Let me know. So what I've got here is our pyrography tool. I'm going to talk to you about the tool before we do anything else, okay? Thank you very much. Okay, oh, let's have a little look at some of our comments. Terry says, I can recommend the set of trays. They're fabulous quality. Couldn't agree more. They are brilliant. Eileen Ross says, thank you. Is there, oh yeah, she's saying thank you for a question. Sorry, my bad. Carol M says, question please, if you colour your pyrography, do you have to seal it afterwards? Great question, Carol. Now, if you're wanting to, of course, colour your pyrography work, yes, you can do. If you're going to use your markers, now you don't need to seal it unless you're going to use it outside. But if you use your hybrid acrylics, You could water those down and watercolour paint with them. That way you don't have to seal it because they're hybrid. But if it's something that you're going to be washing or something that's going to be maybe a surface that you're going to use to serve food off, then you add aquastone it or use a clear acrylic varnish from Cadence for that one. But of course it's entirely up to you. But if you don't want any of your colours to bleed into the wood, yes, do seal it. I hope that answers that for you though. Trace says, hi, on the log cutouts, what would I put on top so I was able to put outside? Okay, great question. With them being wood, they can go directly outside anyway. And with pyrography on there, you don't need to seal pyrography. It is no product on the wood. It is literally burnt onto the surface. So visualize that as one of those log bases. There's no product on there. It's just wood burn, okay? So you don't need to seal it. But if you wanted to add a bit of colour, or you wanted to stop moisture from getting into the wood, just add a layer of Cadence Aquastone varnish and that'll do the job nicely for you. Good morning, well, good afternoon, Sandra. You know what, it's 1:25. Oh my goodness. I've spoke for 3 hours on my own, so my words might be a bit funny. Good afternoon, Lorraine, as well. It went into the woods yesterday and got some nice branches cut through to start doing pyrography on. Oh, that's wonderful, Lorraine. Please do share them, of course, in the Highlight Your Creativity group. That would be wonderful to see. I was having a good look through there last night as well. There's lots of projects being shared recently. I think now that we've got the nice warm weather, people are getting some new inspiration on projects they want to do. Elaine says it's brilliant. Thank you very much, Elaine. That's very, very kind of you. Let's crack on, shall we, and have a little look at actually how to use our tool. Now, I've got mine plugged in here. That for you, but the stand is there to help you along the way. You'll find you've got these two rims that run around almost like discs, okay? That there will sit, of course, in that fork of the stand, and it just keeps it on your desk. Now, if you've got a mat or something you want to designate for pyrography, you could attach this to it, but I've literally just taped it on, which means I can remove it at any point. Now the tools as well that you do get, you get different attachments in there with it. At the moment I have the finest applicator on the surface. I'm going to show you some of the effects that can be created though by using some of these other tools, because in there you've got your round almost like ripples. Inside there as well you've got your crosshead one which creates little flowers which look really cute, and then you've got your chiseled edge, which I know Stephanie really enjoyed working with this to create almost like a sketch line drawing. But it is fabulous. Now all of those are threaded, so you literally just unscrew them with a set of pliers, or of course when your heat tool is fully cooled down you can do it with your hands because it doesn't get super tight. But look at this, look at the detail that can be achieved. Now if you were looking at this thinking, I could never do something like that, they were my initial thoughts, okay? That was exactly how I felt about this until I picked up the tool and had a go. So let's do it. I'm going to go with one of those log bases, and of course it's Shop Nature to go for the entire collection of your natural look pieces. You're going to get 2 of these in there. As well as this, you're going to get 2 door signs, and you're also going to get 2 of your handle hooked signs too, and it's $17.99 for all of that. So bear that in mind, because that's your perfect surface bundle to get you on your way. I'm going to move this out of the way so you can see a little bit clearly what I'm going to do. And what I am going to do is I'm going to use this flower, which I've cut out from that download, just as an example. I'm going to pop it here on my log base, almost central. I say my hanger's there, so I want it around about here. Okay, in fact, let's have it to the stems at the bottom. That's quite nice. I'm then going to take some low tack tape, okay, and I'm going to form a hinge just across the top of our image, right there. All right, so that lifts up and down. We're then going to go into our graphite paper, okay? Now you saw me sharing this with you on the counter just a few moments ago. Your graphite paper you can use over and over again. You can see how many times roughly through a few of the markings that this has been used a lot. and it still provides the perfect efficiency. Now what happens is, you've got this side which is your matte side and then your transferable side. So if I was to pick this up here, but then I was just to rub my nail on the back there, it will transfer that directly onto the paper. Okay, so any pressure that's added to the matte side transfers that graphite. Okay, so when you are transferring your designs, just be cautious not to press down in areas you don't want to transfer, otherwise you will get a little bit of that. Doesn't matter a great deal, you can rub it off or sand it off. What I'm then going to do is I'm going to grab one of my mechanical pencils. So you can see I've created that hinge just there, so the paper is flapped over, giving us, of course, the perfect application area. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight in. Now those mechanical pencils, $14.99, are going to provide you with an ultra fine tipped point. Okay, so just click it a couple of times to get a little bit of the lead coming through, and then you want to start going over your image. So I'm going to start at the top over here, working all the way around, just like this. And the reason why we've added that tape to it is that I can keep opening it and checking that I'm getting the right transfer. Now I'm going to stop there, open this up, and I can see my image is now transferring to my wood. Now it doesn't matter where I put this graphite paper back down. It just matters, of course, that our image is still lined up in the same place because it's still going to transfer through. So let's continue going around here. Put the stem in just like this, and then we're going to go and rotate around the other side just like that. Okay, and pyrography is an art form, but it's also something that everybody at home can do, and I love the fact that for today you could start a completely brand new craft for under £30. When do we ever get to say that? Of course, when you're investing in a new craft such as die cutting, you're going to need your machine, you're going to need all the tools to go with it, and that's all good and well. But starting a whole new craft for under 30 quid today, that is bonkers. So all the way around here, going into the detail, there we go. And let's go around the top of it here. Now you can always, if you feel like you've missed anywhere, just open it up again, open that hinge and check, and start to see where you have and haven't gone through. There we are, all the way around here, and keep going round, and then fill those areas. Now I'm just going to have a quick peek to see how we're doing, and there we go. Look, we have fully transferred that image, as easy as that. So no artist required for this. Our image has transferred perfectly. Now with your pyrography tool, I always have a little scrap piece of wood. I've got a little sample over here, and it's always good to just check that your heat gun has come to temperature. Your heat tool is at temperature, okay? So I could see now if I put this on, look at that, it transfers instantly. Now what I'd like to talk to you about now is how you can, of course, control the intensity of the burn and the colour that's achieved. Now if I was to hold this on for just a second, I get little fine, really fine speckles. If I was to hold it on for quite a while, I get a really deep dark burn, okay? So as you're doing a line like this, if I go quickly and then really slowly, of course I'm going to get a thicker line. So you can control it. If you keep pressing down really hard, you're going to get the bumps and lumps, okay, like this. And you can see if I go in like that, it's going to give us an uneven burn. So nice and gentle, just around like this, is going to give us our perfect example. So you can see there I'm doing a perfect circle now. Just make sure your heat tool has come to temperature. So what I'm going to do is take it to our log base. Remember, this is from Shop Nature. This is from your bundle for $17.99 where you get all those different finishes. And I'm going to start to work into here, just going back and forth. Hold it just like a pen or a pencil. Feel comfortable with it. Have a play, have a practice. And look at this. I'm going all the way around those edges. Now I've got a really nice fine line with that, which means I could go back in and infill it, okay? And I'm rotating the log base to make it easy for myself. And rest assured that you have that metal stand at any point for you to need to pop it back down, okay? So let's have a look and go around here. Continue to work around our floral. And this is as easy as it gets, and it's also as hard as it gets as well. It is a super fun, easy craft to get involved with. And when we first introduced this to our collection of products here at Highlight Crafts, Hannah and Amanda was absolutely fixated by it. She did so many projects. She absolutely adored this, as did we all, but she really got away with it, and it was just fabulous. It was wonderful to see. So when you've actually finished your project, you don't need to clean it, you don't need to wipe it down, you don't need to remove any of the graphite. As you're working with this, you're quite literally burning away that surface. So there's no product left behind. You could rub this all day long and you'd get no smudge, you'd get no mark, anything at all, okay? You can, of course, seal it, though, with your Cadence Aquastone varnish if you wanted it to go outside and just make the wood not, porous. So I'm now creating this line. Now, to create dotting and gradients, that's something you can explore doing. You can see I've got some designs and images here, but if I just go on here, say, for example, if we had a petal, okay, I'm just doing this freehand, a shape like this, and you can do loads of little dots like this, okay? And those little dots become fairer and few towards the end, all right? So I'm almost fading it down, making it darker in here. That there is how you can then create gradients. You can see in here where we've gone on with our tool and infilled, that there is how you create your gradients. So you just work into it and then continue to bring those little teeny tiny dots into the center, drag it in. You can see here I'm adding to it just there and keep building it up. As easy as that, okay? It is so fun to do. So we're going to go back to our design just here and continue to work around with it. And honestly, enjoy the process. It is so fun. It really, really is. So let's have a little look. We've got as well, what paint do I use? Oh, right, what paint will I use to seal the trays? Just use your Cadence Aquastone varnish. That would seal it, or of course your matte varnish. Loads of you getting involved with this one. Oh, Carol says, thank you, David. I was thinking of doing coasters and I've got some Aquastone varnish. Ordered the slices, so I'll give my pyrography tool out and start practicing. Looks like a lot of you have got your tools ready to go, so you could do your pyrography at the same time as me if you want to. So I'm going to continue to go around this image. Again, remember, we literally transferred it with that graphite paper. That graphite paper is so fundamental in this whole project. The whole process relies on that transferable image, which you can then take to it. And again, remember, all of your photographs, pop them into Minecraft Studio, make them black and white, so you're not wasting any ink. And then, of course, just start to do your wood burning with them. Transfer them onto your surfaces, and that's where you really can go to town with your making and selling. Because all of the downloads that we have today, and all of the products on our show, you can make and sell with all of it. And just look how I'm going round, continuing to meet up those lines, and you can feel that as you're working with this, not only does it smell amazing, it smells great, it's one of those things where you just lose yourself, okay? It just literally allows you to have fun and enjoy the process, okay? It's so enjoyable, you're going to absolutely be thrilled when you get yours home, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish off this little section. We're going to recap a few of our items, and we might even have a little go at demoing that Cadence wood burning gel as well, if none of you have seen that before, because we only have a couple of them left. Okay, so I'm going to go through around there, and then I'm just going to finish off the stem just by bringing the pyrography tool around, just like that. Okay, and when you're at home and you've started working with yours, you'll know exactly what I mean when I say it is a process that you just fall in love with. Now look at how I'm colouring in with the tool. Let's go into this petal here, and as I'm circulating around, almost gliding the tool on the surface, I'm starting to shade. Do excuse me. There we go, look at this. And you know what, the smell is incredible. Now I just want to cover off as well, with all of wooden surfaces, there is a few out there that I wouldn't suggest burning onto. I wouldn't suggest burning onto MDF, because of course it is a manufactured wood with glue in it. So I would stay clear of MDF for burning onto. Use it for your paints and your rice papers, that sort of stuff. But of course there is tons out there that you can go onto, and all of the ones, keep it safe and just use the ones that we've got on the show. So I'm going to do a few lines on this rose now to put some graining into the petals, and look how it's so easy for it to come together. You see that? Look at those wonderful detailed little lines that we've got here. Put a bit of shading now towards the tips of those petals as we're coming around with it, and it transforms instantly. We've gone from an outline image to a wonderful detail. Now I'm actually going to press down and hold the pyrography tool for a little bit longer in some of these areas to create some true depth in areas that would naturally fall to be darker. Okay, and it's so fun. It's a therapeutic process that I know you're all just absolutely going to love. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop my heat tool, my pyrography tool, now back on here, and before we go and have a look at some of our items, I'm quickly Just going to paste some of my wood burning gel onto here. Now, I cannot believe I don't have a brush. So that has never happened in my entire life. I usually keep one in my pocket. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally going to take some and I'm going to put it onto the wood, okay? So I'm spreading this out because you can do full surface coverage with this, okay? But I'm spreading the wood burning gel onto the wood like this to give me a really smooth finish. I'm going to do half of this wooden coaster, okay? Just to show the effects of what you can create with this. Now we're going to leave that to soak into the wood. You want to leave it for a couple of minutes at least, okay? You don't want to speed up and dry it with a hairdryer. Let it do its thing naturally because it needs to soak in. If you dry it straight away, it won't have time to soak in. Shall we have a little look at some of those wooden items though, because I know you're absolutely loving some of those. So I want to give you the option and of course the opportunity to get hold of those. So let's go and have a look, shall we? Those wooden trays on today's show are dwindling in stock.
Limited stock.
Oh, limited stock for the trays now, everybody. It's shop tray. It's £29.99. You're getting 6 trays in total. One of our favourite surfaces for not only pyrography, for mixed media, for rice papering, for stenciling, for full project design. These are the trays that you need to do that. They're from, of course, Creative, a brand you know and love and can also trust. And as well, they're all finished. And the beauty of this is the edges are all routed on the inside, so the platform isn't glued to the bottom, it's sat with inside the wooden frame, meaning they can take weight as well. And you've got all the dovetail joints in each corner now, and they're not just stapled together, they're professionally put together by the proper wood crafting. Now that there for you is shop tray, £29.99 for all of those. The download I was using on there, you can also get on the show today. Now we've got 2 downloads for you. We've got Shop Animal, which is your animals download. I'm going to quickly run through that with you just right now. You've got sentiments in there that of course are stylized and appropriate to that one. Andrew, may I have a little wet wipe from that black trolley? Sorry, if that's okay. Thank you. And we've also got our animals in here too. We've also got, oh, thank you very much. That's brilliant. We've also in there got loads of variety, whether you like your small furries, whether you like your dogs and cats, whether you like your wildlife, it's all in there. Love those cats, they always make me laugh. That there's Shop Animal, it's £8, and of course that's a download that's instantly sent to you when you check out your order. We also have Shop Flower for also £8, which is your additional download. Now you're going to definitely want this one if you want to do your stunning floral effects and finishes. I'm just going to lay these out. Have a little look over these designs because they're absolutely beautiful. They are stunning in the way that they look. Okay, and again, remember, you've got someone here with gradient, someone there with, of course, texture, which you can build up with that very same heat tool. Okay, again, just £8 for you today. But you don't have to use them with your Pyrography tool if you don't want to. Use them for all of your Minecraft Studio projects. They're brilliant. We're also going to go and have a look for you at those mechanical pencils because these are brilliant. Let's have a little closer look, shall we? It's Shop Pencil. $14.99. You're going to get 4 pencils. Of course, I've just borrowed mine. 4 pencils in total, each supplied with an actual lead inside them, and all, of course, of different thicknesses of lead and intensities. Now, you're going to get 4 erasers as well, but in each one of these packs, you get an additional 30 of those leads. So you've got 120 leads in total to see through not only your pyrography, but I'm going to say for many years to come. All of that kit inside there for you today is just £14.99. That's bonkers. And I love a mechanical pencil. I think they're fabulous because you never need a sharpener. There's no mess. You can see on the back of my hand there, as I click the end, it of course just extends the lead itself. Now, of course, you've got that easy release where you click it down and you just push the lead back inside. Means you can use them for not only your paper crafting, but for also general day-to-day use. You can never be without a pencil. I absolutely love working with pencil for everything. I even write all my notes and everything with pencils. I think they're brilliant. And you've got the erasers as well. Now, from our pencils, we're also going to have a look at that graphite paper because you saw just how important it was to transfer those images that you're downloading. Now, we're going to start with Shop 4, which will get you 4 sheets of your white paper, okay? Of course, what this does is it transfers that image in a white outline for you. So, of course, you're not then trying to cover over a darker line. And also, if you're going onto a dark surface, like deep, dark coloured woods, it means, of course, it's going to stand out against it. That's Shop 4 and it's just £5.99. But I also have something really exciting for you because if you type shop 20, so the actual word 20 into the comments, for £12.99, you're getting 20 of the dark graphite paper to work with, which is just beautiful because that means that could go straight into the base of one of those trays and you can transfer an entire image. Maybe you've got some 12 by 12 stencils and you want to draw through a stencil as well with your graphite. You can do all of that, your bigger designs, or even your rice paper designs, you could use it to trace through. So, £12.99, shop 20, there you go. Fabulous deal on there for you. And from there as well, we're just going to have a little look at those wood slices for you as well from Arteza. This here for you is amazing.
Wendy said...
Hi, Wendy.
Tracy.
Hi, Tracy.
Do they come with holes in to hang?
Ah, so the wooden slices, yes they do. Now this here is your 45-piece kit, £19.99. It's shop slice. Now inside here, you're going to get 45 of them in total. And yes, they are all pre-drilled. So you can see you've got your hole there, there, and there. They're all pre-drilled, so they would be great as coasters. They would all come as well with this big jute rope, so you can make bunting out of them, gift tags, Christmas decorations. Imagine, I know I most certainly don't have 45 people in my family. I have less than half than that, but it means I can use them for many more crafts. I could make ornaments for myself. Imagine for every single Christmas present that you gift and wrap this year, or birthday present, you then decorate the tag with the date on it and they can hang it on their Christmas tree. Imagine being able to do that. Paint on one side, do your pyrography on the reverse. Loads to look forward to with them. Again, if you're having a party, doing favours, maybe you just bring in a bottle and you want to put a little tag around it with the tag, of course, then done by yourself. That's one way to elevate a bottle of wine that's going to cost you a £5. There we go. So shop slice, £19.99 for 45 of them. I would have initially said for £20, maybe you would have got 15 in there to 20, but for 45 of them, that's bonkers. I know I most certainly would be going for 2 boxes of those, 100%. You can also see a little bit of pyrography detail on there too as well. So you can see a little bit of inspiration to get you going. Beautifully boxed as well. Now from your wooden slices, we're going to also have a look at your signs bundle, okay? Now in your signs bundle, this includes all of your door hanging signs as one big bumper pack, okay? So you're going to get 2 of your oblong ones, so the elongated slice, okay? These are being... I've dropped one. Sorry, it's all right, it's okay, we've got this one. Imagine the second one there. Thank you, Andrew. Spooky. We've got 2 of those there. You've also got 2 of your disc hanging door plaques, okay, with the bark surrounding them. And then we also have, of course, 2 of your wooden door handle signs. So you've got your 2 door hanging of your discs. These would look great in a craft room. Or on your shed door, imagine that. Imagine it being on your front door. Or maybe you're going to take the string off and you're going to burn onto here your house number and it's going to go by the side of the door. I think that would look really cute. Have your house number on there. We could even have a little greeting on it as well. So that there is Shop Nature. It's £17.99 for you today. You're getting 6 surfaces in there in total. You've got a £9.95 saving on there. So you're saving just shy of £10, which is incredible value for money, okay? I would be going for that all day long, all right? Because they're wonderful to stencil onto. Your pyrography, as you just saw on one of these bases, worked really, really well. But honestly, you've got to get them during this show, okay? Shop Wood, excuse me, is your wood burning gel from Cadence.
It's the wooden bits next to it.
Oh, sorry, the wooden bits and bobs. Bits and bobs. Bits and bobs. Right, okay. Don't know what I was going with there. This is your Shop Wood. Now inside here you're getting a complete assortment of wooden embellishments. It's £17.99. You've got a saving of £7.96, £8 between friends. You've got your Christmas tree, your wooden gnomes, and you've got your mushrooms in here as well. These are a wonderful little collection for you to make your own scene with. These would be great for the kids over Easter to paint. Imagine making your little Easter gonks as well. They would be really cute. Paint them with your pastel tones. Or, of course, colour them in with the markers that we do have on the show for you today. A complete little kit there for you. Shop Wood, £17.99. Great deal for those. You absolutely need those. They're really fun to craft with as well. I'm going to quickly share with you again the details of your pyrography tool. Of course, we've only had the time for 1 hour today for this particular show, and really, it'd be great to share more time with you. But this is your Pyrography tool. It's from Creative, again, a brand that you absolutely know and love to bits. You get 7 threaded attachments in here, all different in shape and size, meaning you get different results every time that you use it. You, of course, also do get that metal stand. It's just inside here with your instructions, and it's got a UK plug on there. It's mains voltage as well. Of course, do be cautious when working with it. It does get really, really hot. You can, of course, use protective gloves if you feel the need to, but it's so easy to handle. It's soft grip, it's lightweight. So should you ever need to, just attach your stand to your desk with a clamp or a bit of tape like I did, and you're good to go. But today, shop Pyrography, it's just £27.49 for a completely brand new craft, which is unbelievable, okay? So get that in your basket, get your wooden items, you absolutely need it. Now, of course, that wood burning gel that I mentioned to you a few moments ago and did just pop out onto a wooden disc. Shop gel, it's £17.99. You can go through stencils with this, you can blend with it, you can put it on thicker, which will give you a darker appearance, or thinner to, of course, create a lighter one. £17.99, it's shop gel, but let's go over and have a look, shall we? Okay, so my little wooden disc is almost dry, but I'm going to share with you just quickly, of course, the burning process. It may have not had long enough, but we're going to give it a go, okay? But it's so easy to work with, and there's only a couple of them left, guys. So bring your heat gun up to temperature, using the heat tool for this, and of course I'm going to take it over the surface, and what will happen is eventually it will start to burn into the area, of course, that we've applied it in. So you can see here already, now it's starting to yellow here. It's actually burning the wood itself. Now, if we'd done it through a stencil, you would of course get the wonderful stencil design. But you can see as I go up to this edge here, where it will and then won't burn the rest of it. It is fascinating. It really does captivate me every single time I work with this. Look at that. So we're essentially drying it off and then doing the burn into here. All the way around. Just going to focus on this area here. And the longer you hold it in an area, I'm going to do it as a test here and show you, the longer you hold it in one space, the darker it gets. So you can make it go really deep and dark, or of course you can make it go nice and light, okay? Just up there, dry this bit here off as well. And look how easy it is. It is so easy, okay? Now, if you paste this through a stencil, of course you're going to get a beautiful stencil design, but look there how, of course, I put no paste here at all, but we put it here, and it's burnt, of course, that area. And I've got a little sample, I think, in one of these. Yes, there we go. I blended it here through our snowflake stencil and used our wood burning, and look at that. It is now burnt onto the surface, those wonderful little snowflakes. I absolutely love it. It is brilliant. Now, that wood burning gel is fabulous. It is going to give you an absolute game changer for any of your pyrography projects. So you need to get it in your bag. Oh, it is now gone, okay? We will let you know when it's going to be back in stock. It's going to be a fair while, though. I'm going to say at least 8 to 10 weeks. That's the way it is. Trays I've also fully allocated as well. Now, what we can quickly do, oh, I've only got 2 minutes. We're going to continue with one of our designs. Let's have a little look, okay? So this one here, you can see, went in with some of our pencil line, transferred through a stencil for this, and look at this, we go straight in, and of course, in fill. Now, you can, of course, do full coverage with the nib itself to completely colour in with your pyrography tool and get a wonderful finish. Look how easy it is just to get those infilled areas, and I love the rustic look and feel that you get with pyrography. It's like nothing else, okay? There's no other craft quite like it. It allows you to be free with your craft. It allows you to be expressive. It allows you to do something completely different. Pop away the papers and try something that's going to allow you to explore. And you know what? When you start uploading these to your Facebook and all those different areas, you'll get people going, oh, can you make me one of those? Oh, I'd really love one of those for my house. Oh, yeah, one of those in the garden. Do your little garden bar signs. Do all the little funny quotes that you want out there as well. Everyone is going to be after some of these, I tell you now. But they are beautiful. We have almost reached the end of our pyrography show now. We've literally got under a minute. and it has been a wonderful hour to spend with you all, sharing with you a technique that I absolutely have grown to love over the past year with, of course, the incredible kit from Creative. Please, though, do not forget to check out your baskets. It's really important that you do so, okay? When the show, of course, wraps up in a couple of seconds, you need to check out your baskets. Click on those links that you'll find within the messages. I think I'm back this evening with Mel for Into the Hamlet, which you will absolutely love. It's been on already this afternoon, but for those of you that may have been at work, it's your opportunity to get home and be able to see it this evening whilst you maybe have your tea. So please check out your baskets. Don't forget to join us later on. We've got lots to look forward to as well. Oh, right, okay. Oh, so just wanted to cover with you as well. We had a question in. Draw around your stencil with your Mozart pencils, okay? Don't use your heat pyrography tool through your stencil. You will melt it, okay? It's not like your foiling pen. It's much, much hotter. So if you are using a stencil, just quickly, make sure to go through it with your pencil first. So follow the line with your pencil like this, okay? Through there like that, and then use your pyrography tool over the top, okay? Just make sure not to go through there with your tool. I hope that covers that for you. Have a wonderful day. It's a goodbye from me, and I'll see you later on. Take care. Bye-bye.